You know, in Florida, I feel like that big of a spider in a hotel would be kind of acceptable, but in Canada, I'm not sure if I can say that's acceptable, but it's okay. Just Holiday Inn if you're out there. Make sure you're checking your hotel rooms really well, because I don't think most people would be okay with having a huge spider in their hotel room. But I'm just gonna leave it there. It's not bugging me, so I'm gonna hop on over. I'm gonna give him some yoga. Good morning, my loves. Welcome back to my channel, and thank you so much for clicking on the video and joining me today. I have, I guess, exciting news. I am currently in Canada. I'm in Edmonton. I'm only here for like not even 24 hours because I'm actually heading out to Iceland today. It's my first time ever heading to Iceland, and I am so excited. I'm gonna be going with Brains for Brawn. Actually, he changed his Instagram name, so Brendan Thomas. If you follow him on Instagram, he's well known for his amazing, lengthy, very insightful captions. So I am super excited to be heading to such a beautiful place with such an amazing person. And before anyone gets it twisted and starts assuming things, I am not dating him. He's not like, it's not a thing or anything. We're literally just going as friends. Yes, it's possible for girls and guys to be friends, because apparently that's like not a thing nowadays. We're gonna be heading to Iceland today. We're gonna be there for like 10 days. Then we're gonna go to Copenhagen. We're gonna be there for another like 10 days. And then I'm gonna be heading to India for I don't know how long. I might just stay there because I feel like my soul is telling me that I'm just like coming back home. Like that's how it feels like to me going to India. I was gonna say going back to India. So I am super excited for that. But for this video today, I just kind of want to show you a little bit of like what I packed for my time away. I'm gonna be gone for a good like 4 to 5 months, maybe longer. I really don't have a ticket back home. I don't even have a home right now. I emptied out my room at my aunt's house, so like I technically don't have a home aside from like my mom's home here in Canada, and then like my dad's home in Colombia. I'm sure my brother wouldn't mind either if I went and like crashed on his couch, but that's kind of like where I'm at with things right now. And I just, you know, like I said before I turned 22, I want to own a house, and here I am almost 22. I'm like a month away from my 22nd birthday, and I have no interest, zero interest in buying a house. And I almost bought a house in Florida. Like I was really close to doing it and just like, you know, settling down with a home, but I was like, you know what, no, like why am I doing this just because I feel like it's the right thing to do? Because if you really think about it, you know, like everyone's like, you know, get a job, buy a house. And that's kind of like why I was like, I need to buy a house, I need a home, and now I just realized that the earth is my home and the universe is my home, so I don't need to be, you know, like settle down with just one house and do that. So I took you a little bit through my morning routine. I haven't gotten into my reading because I wanted to make sure that I got some breakfast because I didn't really pack any food. So I'll show you a little bit of like what I got going on here. I think that's all I wanted to say. I think, maybe. But I'm super excited to bring you guys along with me on these adventures. I definitely will keep the vlogs very short and we'll just save the talking for later and make sure that a lot of it is just the actual scenery so you guys can take it all in, as I will be as well. And I'm just super excited for this new journey that I'm embarking for the next few months because I have a feeling, my soul knows it, I know it, that it's gonna be life-changing. So super excited for it all. But with that being said, let's get today's video started. Key things that I brought from home. I got some, I'm scratching down because you guys are so low. I have oatmeal packets. I only brought like 5 or 6, so that shouldn't last me too long, but it'll be more than enough for the time that I'm traveling, definitely, and for the first few days that I'm in Iceland, because I'm going to be road tripping, so it'll definitely be helpful to have some like good healthy snacks that we don't have to be eating out of gas stations. And then I got some nuts, some pepitas, and almonds. This is not comfortable, hold on. So I got my P Science multivitamins, I got some biotin, some vitamin D, I also have my digestive enzymes somewhere in there, I have dates, which I ate most of them yesterday. And then I brought a little bit of P Science Select protein powder. I was gonna bring like 3 tubs, but I was like, you know what? You don't need 3 tubs of protein. Like, just do whatever you can while you're on the road. Got some greens powder as well because I don't know how my vegetable situation is gonna be. And then I also have my True Curcumin P Science as well. It's really good for inflammation. And then I also have some probiotics as well. My rule of thumb when traveling is pretty much just do what you can, do your best. Like, obviously I'm able to do this because it's not like an issue for me to pack it at home and just bring it with me, but I do understand that at some point it's gonna run out and it's gonna be okay. So like I said, do the best that I can to me means, you know, bringing what I can from home, and then when it runs out, it runs out. And if you can find some on the road, that's good. If you can't, you just live your life, because at the end of the day, we never really had all these things back in the day, like back when our ancestors were alive. So if they could have survived with pretty much nothing and just with what they had, we can do that as well. So that's the beauty of like having these things available, is like if you have them available, use them, but if you don't, just don't use them, you know. Like, it's definitely a beautiful thing having the ability to not attach yourself to things and become so dependent on things. So like I said, if it's available to use it, if not, just live your life. Alright my loves, so before I go ahead and head to the airport and jet my way over to Iceland, I want to quickly show you guys what I packed in terms of clothing and like gym stuff. And I guess I already showed you what I packed for like my food, so that's not really important. But I definitely want to show you guys what I packed in terms of like clothes and shoes and all of that, because this is all I packed, and that was the goal, was to pack very lightly. Because if there's anything I've learned from traveling overseas and staying overseas for like months, is that you just really don't need that much, and it's so much more comfortable when you're just traveling with something that's small. Because if you're on a lot of trains and just transferring and moving a lot, then it's just a lot easier to have something that's small. So that's why I went ahead and brought my Alpha Elite duffel bag. So in terms of makeup and stuff, all I packed was eyeliner and mascara, and then I have like all my essential stuff, obviously. So a little like hair comb, got like my eyelash crimper, contact stuff, got a razor, of course, toothpaste, all of that normal stuff, of course I brought. And then I brought my Frey 1-2-3 set, so it's for my skincare. So pretty much a protector for my skin before I go into a sweaty workout, and then I have a post-workout skin wash, and then I have a post-workout after the skin wash, just a protecting serum. This, because I'm gonna be in a hot climate when I'm in India. 1 pair of running shoes, I have my Uggs, which I'm wearing, and then I brought 2 sweaters. Another Alpha Elite sweater, I brought like 1 bathing suit, obviously a whole bunch of underwear, which is not hard to wash if you have to wash them at the hotel, like 3 sport bras, 1 pair of jeans, 1 pair of shorts. I brought like 2 pairs of leggings, actually like 3 pairs of leggings because that's what I wear the most. And then I also brought like 1 long sleeve shirt, the rest are like little crop tops, and then like tank tops and a rain jacket. Of course, I brought my jean jacket, brought my winter coat, a toque because you need the toque. And PS, if you haven't checked out Love Your Melon, I would recommend checking them out because for every hat that they sell, they give one out to children battling cancer, and I believe a good percentage of their proceeds go to cancer studies and cancer treatment as well. So I would definitely recommend checking them out if you haven't. And it's a really cute toque as well, and they make hats and all of that as well. Then I brought some VE headbands, I guess, winter head wraps, and then I brought some Alpha Elite hats, and that's honestly pretty much all I brought. Everything fit in here, so I'm just happy about that. I have like all of this stuff that I'm gonna throw in my backpack, which I will take as my carry-on. This might actually be a carry-on as well. I'll think about it. Have my Hydra jug so I can stay hydrated during the flight. I usually refill it after I go through security. My computer, of course, and then I have these books that I haven't started reading yet. These ones I'm currently reading right now. So Ayurveda and then How to Eat, Move, and Be Healthy by Paul Chek. And this book I would highly recommend if you're into nutrition and spiritualism and just a holistic approach to health. And then I'm going to start reading this one today, so I'm super excited about that. And I did bring my Menchie spoon and a Tupperware just because we're going to be on the road in Iceland. So if I do want to make some oatmeal, I can go ahead and prepare it in my little Tupperware. So it just makes it a lot easier for me if I do want to have oatmeal and I don't have anything to prepare it in. So that's pretty much everything that I brought for this trip. I'm pretty sure that I have honestly everything that I need and more. If anything, I packed more than I really needed, but it's just one step forward towards living a more simple life, which is definitely the best way to live our life, if I can say so myself. Like, it just brings so much peace and clarity instead of living a life surrounded by all these material things that we honestly don't really need, and they don't really, and all they bring is just temporary satisfaction. So that's all I'm bringing for this trip. I'm gonna cut the video off right here because we'll just start a new one when I get to Iceland. So this is probably going to be a really short video, but I hope you guys enjoyed it and maybe gave you some ideas in terms of packing and stuff. I don't know if you guys saw, but I do roll everything that I pack because it just makes everything fit so much better. If you guys have any other questions in terms of traveling or anything that you want to know, let me know down below and I'll make sure to get back to you or make a video on it maybe. But yeah, that's gonna be all for today, guys. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel. I appreciate you guys so much. I will catch you guys over in Iceland. I hope you guys have a wonderful day and I love y'all.